introducing Buckeye Bill, 5-star D, Lady Buck, we up, let's go. We bout that business, boy, we bout that business. It get real up in that field, Buckeye Bill bout that business, boy, we bout that business. This all hustle, this ain't luck, Lady Buck, about that business. We bout that business, We trending on retreat, we bout that business, All we know is win, ain't no defeat. We bout that business, competition can't compete. We bout that business, I'm number one, I feel it in my cleats. Hey, we got facts, we got stats, not to mention trending topics. You the champ? No, that's cap, drilling, killing all the guys. Please don't try that, boy, you know we hotter, boy, making all kind of noise. We on fire, what you know about them Ohio boys? We bout that business, boy, we bout that business. It get real up in that field, Buckeye Bill bout that business, boy, we bout that business. This all hustle, this ain't luck, Lady Buck, about that business. We bout that business, We trending on retreat, we bout that business, All we know is win, ain't no defeat. We bout that business, competition can't compete. We bout that business, I'm number one, I feel it in my cleats.
Yeah, we back. Hey, this is the edition of me going on a cruise to the Bahamas about that business. We've got a lot to talk about today. The combine, upcoming draft, some tragic story in the college football ranks, and some things to celebrate also. I'm glad that you guys are joining us tonight. Need your takes, need your feedback. What say you, Lady Buck? How you doing out there?
Hey, good evening, everybody.
All right.
First of all, would like to say good evening to everyone, and remember, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe, share it with your friends and family. As always, we want to thank you. We have surpassed our first goal of 500 followers, and we're now on our road to 1,000. So we want to ask you again for your help with that. We appreciate you already. We're already going to say thank you for that. Our numbers are growing daily. So please tune in, join in the conversation. We have a lot to talk about. There is a lot going on in the sports world. So we want you to be a part of that. I want to start off by saying first, thank you so much to those of you who took the time out to post on our page and say a very happy birthday to me, which was this past Friday. So I definitely really appreciate all of those posts, the calls, the gifts. Thank you so much. I really had a great birthday. And to kick it off, you wouldn't know it, Buckeye Bill and I are both from the Pisces world. Our birthdays are close, and we are exactly 10 years apart. He is on his way to celebrate his birthday, and also he's celebrating his daughter who graduates from college this year. So um, he will actually be going on. And hold on for a minute because I got to find my effects. So he will not be with us on this Thursday. He actually flies out tomorrow morning. We want to wish him a safe journey and safe travels and for him to have fun. Again, I will put a birthday post up for him. His birthday is March 9th, so I expect to hear from you guys and to wish him a happy birthday. But he will be gone. He will not be on the show with us this Thursday, but we might get some footage from where he is. Who knows? Stay tuned. So, with that being said, before we get started in the show tonight, I want to send our condolences out to the Ponder family and the University of Colorado family. Coach Deion Sanders received some terrible news this week for Dominiq Ponders, who lost his life recently, and we wanted to send our condolences from our family to yours, and may he rest in peace. All right, what say you, Buckeye Bill?
And I want to capitalize on that. One of the best coaches, that's in the college league, and an inspirational man, uh, Coach Prime. He sent this out to the family, and I just like to just address it, read it for you guys. I hope it touches you. It's important. This is a young man who had the potential of being a first or second round pick next year if he'd have stayed. If all things would have been positive for him, and it's devastating. It's devastating for the Colorado Buffalo uh university fans, players, and to his family. So I just wanted to just share some words of wisdom. And so Coach Prime said, God, please comfort the Ponder family, friends, and loved ones. Don was one of my favorites. He was loved, respected, and born leader. Let's pray for all that knew him and had the opportunity to be in his presence. Lord, you're receiving a good one. Comfort, Lord, comfort us and comfort the family, Coach Prime. I just thought that when he
Beautiful.
brought into the fold at Colorado, there was so many great things that was said about him as a person, not just an athlete or quarterback. Of course, he was probably going to lead them to a, a, a good conference record and things of that nature. But what I've heard, just through just some of the streams and things of that nature, that this was a great young man, and I want to celebrate his life, his legacy, and give all of our blessings and wishes of prayers and hopes to his family. And I'm kind of devastated just to lose another light um, in this world. But change the subject. There is some pressing issues that's going on in the sports world and things of that nature. But just don't forget, you only got one life to live, and the tragic circumstances that he went through is devastating for like I said, Colorado, but more so the family. And so I want you to live your life to the fullest and never foolishly. So what say you, Lady Buck? What we got to talk about today?
Well, again, I want to piggyback off of what you said again, and never forgetting, you guys, you players who played with him, and who played, and looked forward to a great season. Play for him now. When you for your in your season, play for him. Don't ever forget him. Dominiq Ponder is his name. So we'll say his name and we won't ever forget him. But that was a great tribute you did, Buckeye Bill, and a great tribute that Coach Prime did as well. We know how bought into his athletes he is. It's more than football with him. So the way he recruits, the way that he supports the young men that are under him, it's much more than football. So I know he is definitely grieving as well. So my heart goes out to him as well. So to change the subject somewhat, there is a special that is it's been on, but it's really circulating currently around to everybody, and it's the I call this show the evolution of a certain type of quarterback, and it's the evolution of the African American quarterback. And I, we've heard stories, we've heard saw different documentaries, and we've watched with our own eyes how things have changed over the years, in college and in professional. We're going to really concentrate on the NFL. And I had the privilege of watching that alongside Buckeye Bill and learning so much more I than I thought I knew. I mean, I thought I knew the story. So I encourage everyone, and it's something that I'm going to actually make my son sit down and watch since he is an athlete. And I don't even it doesn't even matter if you're an athlete or not. It doesn't matter who you are, what color you are. It does not matter. It is a documentary that everyone can learn from, because what you thought you knew, you didn't. And you're just going to learn much more. And it will tie together some loose ends for you. It will answer some unanswered questions for you. It's a great documentary. It is called The Evolution of the Black Quarterback. I believe that's the name of it. It is on Amazon Prime. Is that correct, Buckeye Bill? It is on
Yes.
Prime. It is worth watching. I know that you guys have seen some clips, but you need to start from the first. It's 4 episodes. Start from that very first episode, because it is one that I'm actually going to watch again, take some notes, and I want to talk about some of this stuff. I want to talk and I want to bring to light some of the players, some of the quarterbacks that you may not have known the story. And I want to tell you the story. I want to talk about the story, and that's part of our ongoing Black History segment that we'll be doing. So, it's a huge part of sports, and I encourage everyone to watch that documentary. If you love sports and you love football the way we do, you'll love this. These are facts. This is truth, and the stories, they're unbelievable. They are just unbelievable. And it really will tie into what some of the things you are even seeing today. So again, it doesn't matter what race, creed, it doesn't matter who you are or who you claim to be. Uh, it will teach you something. Okay. So more to come on that. What say you, Buckeye Bill? How did you
It's.
like that series?
I mean, it's just a wonderful subject to talk about, because it has given its stat to show the evolution of the NFL in general. So and then you look at how it was, and then now how the brotherhood, how separate it was at the time, and now how the brotherhood is today. So it goes into um, separatism, but then showed how um, blacks, whites, um, Polynesians, and a lot of players have come together as brothers on the football field. Not just quarterbacks, but defense, offense, special teams, kickers, the whole 10 yards. And it shows how forgiving our country is, and how progressive we have to continue to be.
To be, yes.
And so it's a great watch. Again, I'm like with you, sit your children down, black, white, Polynesian, Chinese, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Sit them down, let them watch, um, and see what and then have that conversation. Have that conversation with those children. Did they know that? These are the things that I can show you what not to do, or how to act, or
Exactly.
things of that nature. So
Exactly.
it was just it's profound. It's a profound series that, if unless you're blind and you just don't want to learn, this would be something that anyone, I'm talking about anyone, can learn from. including myself, and I knew most of it, but I didn't know it in order. From here to here to here to here to here to here, and that's what it does. It gives you a perspective from the beginning to now. And Ladybug mentioned how it correlates to what's actually going on to today's NFL and sports in
Yes.
general. And
Yes.
it's a good watch. It's something that it is something that you can put in your own personal history books and lessons for your children and your grandchildren. And it's just a great watch, and then it's a great learning experience. So I hope that anyone who wants to, please check it out, because it is spectacular. It's spectacular.
Yes, it is. It really is. Again, you know, I thought I knew a lot, but I learned a lot. And I can't wait to go back and watch the first episode and take my notes the way that I need to and do some more research, and so that I'm able to share it in a thorough manner with you all and get some of your commentary, and maybe you guys have more to add, so I really hope that you're interactive when we do this series, so that we can get some different opinions and different aha moments and things of that nature. And so I want to move courses because the combine was on this weekend, this past week, and this past weekend. And let me tell you something, those Buckeye boys, those Styles brothers, hey, I don't know what you saw, but I know what I saw. And they rocked it out all the way out. I mean, Buckeyes did their thing at the combine. Now, people will say, "Oh, Cornell Tate, he did." Listen, let me tell you, Cornell Tate, he didn't have to run a 4.2 or a 4. That's not his position. Okay, that he didn't do that to get. He already know where he's going, and when he's going off that board and coming off that board. He already knows. We already know. So that was just something, hey, if I can add a little bit to the, a little icing to the cake, I will. But he didn't drop any passes or, but as far as what he ran, who cares? He's coming from wide receiver U. He's a wide receiver. You don't have to run a 4.2 or 4.1 to do that. But those Styles boys, for their positions, did what they had to do. And they're the most talked about in the combine, period. What say you, Buckeye Bill? Because you were excited about what we were watching.
What you know about those higher boys? You feel me? Listen. I'm telling you, one of the reasons why our introduction is so profound, because we knew we had these boys from Pickerington. We knew we had some Ohio boys and young men that was spectacular out of junior highs. And when they was playing Pee Wee, their father knew how great they was gonna be. Junior high school, they both come into the college football landscape almost simultaneously, and both of them are outstanding in different positions. When you
Yes.
saw those, when you saw those guys at that combine, and Sonny Styles is blowing up. I mean, literally showed out. In the 40, showed out on all when he jumped for the what was it, 47 something.
Something outrageous.
Yeah, yeah. He just I mean, there was alls, and I was listening to all the commentators, and you can hear the gasp. They was
Yeah.
like, ah.
Yeah.
Then when he ran his 40, and he did it with the um defensive linemen, linebackers. And then Lorenzo came and blew him out.
Right.
You already know Ohio State don't just don't produce receivers.
Yeah. Right.
They
Yeah.
they they produce, they got Caleb Downs, Reese, McDonald. They
Yeah.
got they got Max Clare, who if he doesn't make it into the first round, he'll be one of the top picks in the second round as a tight end. Ohio State is this year, I would think, and I would project at least 15 players going in the first and second round combined.
Yeah, and you're
Easily.
not by yourself. You're not by yourself, Buckeye Bill,
Easily.
because after those performances, podcasters like us, and Shannon, and there was not a sports podcaster that did not talk about those performances this weekend. There was not one. Everybody was blown away, but they were not surprised because of where they came from. I can tell you that the consensus was, well, we knew. We expected to see greatness, but we didn't expect them to see that great. Wow. But there was no surprise because of where they came from. And that is the Ohio State University. Sorry, T-Tub fans, Michigan fans, that's not an expectation for you all. But we are not used to seeing mediocrity. We're used to it was no surprise to Buckeye fans. We were just waiting for the show. And you guys saw the show. And now, there was no sports podcaster. I mean, I'm talking about even the bigger outlets that did not report how awesome those performances were at the combine, period. And I'm not a big fan of the combine, for various reasons, you know, that I choose not to share on this platform. But I'm just not really a big fan of the combine, period. However, I did watch those performances and I enjoyed them, and what more can I say? What more can I say about them? And also, I want to add this for the Styles brothers. There's a lot of pressure with them right now because their mother has been um,
Diagnosed.
tentatively diagnosed, allegedly. I'll say that because I did get this from another outlet, but she allegedly has been diagnosed with one of the most aggressive forms of brain cancer. I can't remember the name, the exact medical term, but it is one of the more aggressive types. And for her to be there and to see her sons perform that way, I'm sure it was used as fuel. It could have affected them in a whole different manner, because that report came out days before their performances. And so it could have really affected them a different way, but it didn't. They used it as fuel to seal the deal, to give her flowers when they go ahead and they go to the next level to take care of their families. And so my prayer is that that it slows down, it's not as aggressive, and that she's able to see her sons play on Sunday. That would be my prayer for that family. So congratulations, Styles brothers, and the other Buckeyes that performed as well too. Reese and Carnell Tate, of course. Congratulations, well done. Okay, my rant's over, Buckeye Bill. What's next? What we got next?
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I just want to, and because it's so touching to me, and I'm from Columbus, Ohio, and I watched their father. and the sons, but their mom is their backbone. And to watch these young men, these these young men grow into men has been remarkable to me. And I commend her more than I commend the father, even though the father was the one who put parachutes on their back at 5 and 4 years old, told them to go out there and run like they was playing. But she was the reason why they did it. So I think she's a remarkable woman, a great mother. Like she said, there will be some more styles that's coming up through the ranks at Ohio State once they have grandchildren, and watch for them. So
Yeah.
she about that business.
Yeah,
She's
she
about
is.
that
And
business,
she looked
and
well.
she was so funny and just so inspirational that I mean, she deserves a bucket of flowers, if nothing more than grace and peace. Uh, she's a remarkable young lady. She's a remarkable person, and as a Buckeye fan and as a father, I commend her. I commend her a lot.
Yes. Yes, and she was there at those watching those performances, and she looked very well. She looked excited. Her smile was priceless. I mean, the way she celebrated when they, I mean, because she knew it. I mean, she knew before those numbers were put up. She knew what her sons had done, and she was already celebrating, and she was jumping up and down, and sometimes when we have illnesses and things, and it's like the moment they announce, oh, you have this illness, and you just start to succumb to that illness. Not her. You couldn't have told me that she had gotten that type of diagnosis. Not the way she was celebrating with her sons and so forth. So it's always the people you have around you, when and we all know, Buckeye Bill, I mean, our children mean everything to us. And so, to see her celebrating, with just getting that type of news with her sons, and for them to perform that way, it was more than football, it was bigger than football. But she will be able to see her sons start and play on Sundays. And that is, that's their dream. And so it became hers. And she was there to make sure that they were put in the best positions to achieve that. And so it's going to be a beautiful thing to watch. We follow Buckeyes. We follow all college players to see what they do once they get in the NFL. But of course, you guys know who we really, we're with those Buckeyes, and we're going to follow them, into their NFL careers. So it was just a beautiful thing to see from a parent point of view, to watch that those celebrations take place during those performances. So really spectacular. Um, I wanted to shift gears just a little bit. I want to hear from you, high school coaches, high school athletes, my collegiate coaches, my collegiate athletes. We are now going to move into our interview series, and we want to talk to some of you. We want to put you guys on the map, even though you kind of put yourselves on the map already, but we want to give you more exposure. So reach out. We've reached out to some of you already, and we've heard back from you. So we've got some things in the books, Village. When we're starting our interview series, because we like to hear from people who are there already, who are on their way up, who have aspirations, and any way we can help you, we want to help you. So we want to give you the platform to talk about what you want to do. And I'm talking to my collegiate athletes, my high school athletes. Let's talk about what you want to do, where you want to go, who do you want to see you, what are your dreams? And our coaches, we want to celebrate you, because I can remember my son's track coach saying that sometimes being a track coach is one of the most thankless jobs. It's one of those jobs where you get what you need, and the athlete goes on, and but we don't want that to be the case. We want to keep thanking you, because you guys who are working with our youth, you're more important than you could ever know. You're more important than than if anyone ever said thank you, I'm saying it today. Thank you. Because sometimes our children will listen to you before they listen to us as parents. So I don't want it to be a thankless job for you. And I want to thank you and celebrate you. So reach out to us, please. Inbox us. Send us a message. If you have our phone number, send us a text message and let us know when you're available so that we can celebrate you and the great things that you do when you're working with our youth. So again, we like to celebrate everyone because everyone is somebody here about that business. Whether you're in the NFL or you have dreams of being in the NFL, whether you're an Olympian or whether you have dreams of being an Olympian, we want to hear from you. You're important. What you say about that, Buckeye Bill?
Thank you for bringing that up because it is. It's just growing up, I've got a few friends and family that has been coaches, referees, um, and who has mentored a lot of children and raised them into young ladies and young men. Shootout, Big Mike, Dexter Nelms,
Yes.
Robert Gooch. Some, there's a litany of individuals out there that has touched youth's lives
Yes.
and directed them out of the streets and into a different direction. And coaching is so important, and especially now um, that um, we've got the internet, we got all this other information, but they don't have
Mm-hmm.
true information. What it
Right.
took them to get to where they need to be. You can Google anything nowadays, but real talk, having coaches that mentor these children and train them and raise them to be young adults and young men and women is the most important thing. And there's, like I said, it takes a lot to be that kind of individual. And I commend any coach, any mentor, any counselor uh, who helps um, navigate and lead children in the right direction. What say you?
Absolutely. Well, let me say hello to Big Reg. Big Reg is on the stage.
Good evening.
Um, Good evening. Well, Nitty, let me speak about the other co-host, J Dog. You know, we call him J Dog, Jason. He's working late, and Nitty is going to be late. He probably won't make it on tonight because he's actually moving into his place, his new place, and he got his equipment and he's setting all that up. So we're going to give Nitty that time. But Big Reg, and then up here he is. There he is. Nitty, I was just
Yo,
telling him. I was just telling him about you. I was just saying, I don't know if he was going to make it on, but look who we have on.
yo,
You see who we have on?
what's going on? What's going on?
So
What's up?
look, Big Reg, we were
Yes,
just
yes,
talking
yes.
about, we
Oh,
were
we just
just
touched
talking
Almost.
the
about,
I had a little
yeah, so
late
you're not even
evening,
looking.
but I made it on.
Thank you. So I wanted to ask you this. We were just, we're going to have to
Y'all
backtrack for a
still there?
minute because, yes, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, can you hear me, Big Reg?
Uh, he froze. Oh, there you go.
Can you hear us?
Big Reg, testing. Big Reg,
He can't hear us.
telling.
Can you hear us now? Okay, he's trying to work out his difficulties. While he's doing that, Nitty,
Yeah,
I want you, I don't know if you had the opportunity. I know you've been busy this week, moving into your place. But when you get an opportunity on Amazon Prime, there is a documentary it's called The Evolution of the Black Quarterback. So I want you to take a moment and watch that
Figure out what that
when you
dumbass.
can.
We're gonna
And
hear
what's in your back? What's in your background? You got a lot going on in your background. Okay, that's better. Can you hear me?
I can hear
Can
you,
you
but I
hear
got it
me?
on mute right. I got it on mute right now,
Okay.
but I can
Okay.
hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me, Big Red? Okay, he still can't hear me. But
I can't hear nobody.
okay, I don't know what happened.
Big Reg,
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2.
Right.
This is the mothership connection.
Can you hear
Okay.
us?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you
Mike
now.
check.
Okay, all
Okay,
right.
Mike,
So go
check
on
in.
mute. Go on mute, Nitty. Go on mute, Nitty. Um, Big Reg. Okay, so we have been watching the the Amazon Prime documentary called "The Evolution of the Black Quarterback." Have you seen that? Have you seen that, Big Reg? He can't hear me again. Can see if he can hear you, Buckeye Bill.
Hey, Reg.
Yes.
Okay, have you watched that documentary on Prime about the evolution of the black quarterback?
No, I haven't watched that one.
Man, it's profound, man. And it dates back to one of the, of course, it doesn't go far enough, but the modern day black quarterbacks from the 50s and the 60s, and it just gives you like a little um pulls the curtain back to show how the evolution of not just the black quarterback but the quarterback position evolved. It's I mean it's an outstanding piece. It's something to again, like I said, um, put your children, your grandchildren, your mama, anybody out there to watch it because it's very educational. It's really insightful. There's a lot to be learned. Um, and then to see some of the dynamic individuals who came through the trenches to become and to evolve the NFL in general. So
Right.
it's not really just about the black quarterback. It's really about the NFL and how it evolved into where it is today. So it's outstanding, man. You need to check it out.
Yeah, and so
I
can you hear
plan on
me,
doing
Big
that.
Reg?
I wasn't aware of that was out there
Okay. Can you hear me?
because I will
He
definitely
can't hear
be
me.
checking it out because I'm
I can hear you.
interested in that type of history.
Well, I mean, I know
Okay.
you're more
And I
historian on the basketball end of things, and we're looking forward to March Madness and the upcoming NBA playoffs and things of that nature. So I really do want you to tune in and be about that business, because we gonna need some of your expertise and your knowledge about
yes.
this upcoming March Madness. So look forward to us touching bases with you and things of that nature. So thank you for
Yes.
everything that you do.
Yes,
I
that's what I
appreciate
want. So,
that, and I'll
and
be looking forward to that because this March Madness is going to be very, very competitive, interesting. It's about
mm,
10 teams that could take it all the way.
oh wow. Oh,
So
And I'm starting with, I'm listen. You know we got a husky, so I'm going with the Connecticut
Connecticut.
Huskies. Yeah, boy. Yeah, even though Arizona, Houston, Michigan, there's some teams out there,
Oh yes,
formidable. And yeah, that like you said, Iowa State's. There's some
Yep.
teams that can literally go through the tournament and go undefeated.
Yeah.
So they might lose in their conference championships or anything like that. But when it's time for the March Madness, they're gonna be ready. They're gonna be ready. And I don't see Michigan, that team up north, winning the Big Ten championship tournament. But I can see them run it. Michigan State, Purdue. I can see them getting into the March Madness and doing some damage. Ohio
Well,
State has a prayer, but that's
yep.
it. A prayer.
But well, they better watch out for Nebraska in the Big Ten.
In Nebraska, yeah,
Yeah.
Nebraska. Because if you recall, the beginning of the season, Nebraska was undefeated and was just, tearing through the Big Ten and their
Yep.
non-conference games, and then they hit a law, and
Yep.
that happens with sophomores and freshmen. Now that they've gotten through some of that, they've learned how to lose and what they need to do not to lose. They're going to be formidable too. So I'm telling you, the Big Ten, the SEC has a few teams, but the Big Ten has all the teams.
Big Ten, and the next right behind them is the Big 12.
It's the Big 12, yeah. So you watch, and when you see the brackets come up there, the top four, and then the top two, you'll see that the Big Ten will be, they'll have at least 4 or 5 of those spots.
Yeah, they'll be well represented.
Well represented. Well represented. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm excited. I'm excited. Listen, March Madness is around my birthday. My birthday. Listen, every time my birthday come around, I know March Madness is getting ready to happen. Because I'm crazy. And I love, in my brackets, and I'm not doing political or anything like that, but I loved watching Barack Obama do his brackets, and even Clinton did his brackets. I love watching people, not just common people, get just as excited as March Madness as you and I do.
Yeah.
This is it's better than the Super Bowl to me.
It is.
It's better than the Super Bowl because you're more invested. You're more invested in March Madness than you is in the Super Bowl.
Well, Super Bowl
or any other.
Super Bowl's only one game.
One game, bro.
March Madness.
Yeah, if you're not excited about March Madness, I got to take your pulse. Yeah, I'm not saying that there's something wrong with you. I'm just saying I need to take your pulse. You might need to, go to the hospital because this is the best time of the year, besides for kids, like Christmas or their birthday. This is our Christmas, March Madness for grown-ups.
And it's off the chain in my workplace when March Madness hits, because the brackets is all over the walls.
Just got home, guys. Just got home. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me, Jason? We can hear you.
I don't know
Can
what
you
happened
hear
to
me,
Buckeye
Nitty?
Bill.
There he is.
No, I'm back here. Hey, JB, where you at?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I don't know if Buckeye Bill can hear you. I can hear you.
I just got home, bro.
Hey, JB.
What's up, man? I just got home.
How was your day, man?
It was great.
We done went through a lot without you now. And
I
then
can
now I
see,
I'm
need you to
sorry.
bring something to the table, baby. What was you thinking about all day
but I
today?
can't
What you
hear
was gonna
nothing
bring
he's
to the
saying.
table?
No, I've been thinking about selling these cars all day long, man. That's where I've been.
Okay, so tell me what you think about the draft or any kind of sports.
Well, I think Caleb Downs will be your second pick. I think we got 5 to 8 in the first round. And I don't
Ooh,
have to name them. You guys know
yeah,
Arvell Reese, Caleb Downs. I mean, Sonny Styles, all those guys.
you think Max Clare might make it into the first round?
No, I do not.
Okay,
I actually think Max Clare will go early second round.
okay.
I would like for him to go the first round. But it's all according to who needs what. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, we discussed a few topics, um and what do you think about Sonny Styles and Lorenzo Styles, man, being in the top 5?
I think it's very possible. Sonny Styles is absolutely lighting it up in the combine right now.
Right.
I mean, his draft stock has went from okay to like wow. Everybody's talking about. Everybody's
So do
impressed
you
with him.
think he can leapfrog Caleb?
No,
Okay.
because when
Why?
Caleb Downs
Because you
hits
think
you,
the Jets need okay. Will the Jets take Caleb at number 2 because they need a stalwart defensive player that can solidify the back end of their defense?
100% Caleb Downs will be a Jet.
You think? Okay. I mean, I'm not discounting that. I'm just saying that's when I'm hearing and listening to some of the not just the scouts but some of the other podcasts. They're saying there's no way Caleb will fall past number 2.
No, he won't. He won't. Dude, when Caleb Downs hits you, you're stopped. You're done. That's it.
And if the Jets let him fall, the Jets have they've shot themselves in the foot again.
Yeah, if they let
Because
him pass, man, that's a dumb move. If they let him pass.
right, they done did it again for the 3rd, 5th, 9th, 20th year in a row, where they missed the outstanding player that they had. They could have taken 1, 2, or 3 because they've had 1, 2, or 3 picks over the last 10 years, and they picked the wrong players.
They act like Jerry Jones to me.
Okay. Where you at, Nitty? I can't hear you, Nitty. Where you at? Okay, so listen, it's
I'm right here.
about time. Listen, it's about time for us to carry this over because I'm trying to get ready for this vacation. I'm going to the Bahamas, and I'd like for each and every one of y'all to say and tell me who will be the first pick in the draft. Just say you.
Common sense, dude. Common sense. I'll go first. Mendoza's going to be your first pick.
I second that, Mendoza.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I won't put my pick. Can y'all hear me?
Can we get a third or any opinion? Or can you hear us?
I can hear you. I can hear you, Ladybug.
I can't hear Ladybug.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll have to say Mendoza too. Tell him that I said Mendoza.
Hey, she said Mendoza 3. So that's 3 people, Mendoza. What say you,
Okay.
Big Red? What say you, Big Red?
I don't think he can hear you, Nitty. So, Nitty, go ahead and end the
I can't
show.
hear Big Red or Ladybug.
Buckeye Bill is getting ready for his trip. So let's go ahead
I can hear
and go ahead
you,
and end the
but I
show,
Can you
can't.
let
Nitty.
Can you
Buck,
let them know I can't hear them?
I can't hear
End the
Buckeye Bill.
Okay,
I
end the
don't even
show,
see Buckeye
Nitty.
Bill. I can't hear Ladybug.
Okay, Nitty, get Jason together and go ahead and end
I
the
guess you're
show.
gonna have to close it out because I can't hear nobody but you.
It's just
All
me.
right, well, we go. I tell you what. We're gonna go ahead and close out.
Because I missed out on what you talking
Hold
about.
on, let
Who's
me put him
going
on
in
mute.
the first round?
Who's the first? Who's your first pick? Number one.
Hey, fellas.
Right
Can anybody?
now it's gonna be
Let him do his
probably
pick.
Mendoza.
There you go. That's 4.
Okay.
All right.
All right, go ahead and
With,
end it, Nitty.
with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and end the show. And with
And I got
Ladybug.
the
Go ahead, Nitty. Nitty, I can't hear you.
Well, I can't hear anything. Big Reds, Nitty, Ladybug. I'm out. We'll get this issue fixed. I don't know what's going
What
on.
happened?
Peace out.
Synesthetic. 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 I'm trying to win my team a championship. I'm trying to win my team a championship. Let's go. Trying to win my team a championship. We all in the game, trying to get us some ranks and ball in the pain. Should I do what you can? Hey, Block is the name, BMG is the guy. Hey, yeah, but we working. Hey, yeah, but we working. Hey, practice make perfect. Hey, practice make perfect. Trying to win my team a championship. Yeah, and we score every chance that we get. Take advantage of handles, it's all in the wrist. Got shooters on the squad. Perfect aiming up Swiss. Got shooters on the squad. Trying to win my team a championship. Everybody is playing their roles. They watch out post.